It's the Nevada. Ollie Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Ollie?
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Ollie. Good stuff. Getting set to kick the ball. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first. The way that he leads.
Here's how the coaches put it. He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need him to be in the right spot and make the play, he's likely to do it. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the run, it's Williams. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Yeah, Chris. This is 5 gains of 6. Time and time again, they're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Nevada's offense gets their first crack now. Just like this home crowd is fun today. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Turner. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. He's looking to so a pass rush. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pressure's on. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Notre Dame offense out on the field. That's quick. 3.5 going this time. They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Some space. Nicely.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. Create long yardage situations. Now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. Timing, you got with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? And there's the short game.
Exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him rush, and that play rest of the game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Caught behind the line. A very game. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that.
On first down, it's play grab near the sticks. It's Givens. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Blitz and a quick sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Sees an opening. Great. Big gainer.
That's fine by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have the ball toward them. They can take it yards after the catch and explosive plays. Again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking for he's down the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Carr. There's a screen pass to the running back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in.
Now the try here for the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. And it's a nice, productive game for this offense. That's a really good sound. There's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
For a successful formation, it's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be
special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with his quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Second period. Look at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a hand. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. In this game.
And this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay then you off front and do that as a front 7. You can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
He keeps it. Can he convert? And decision time for this.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th and 3, 4th and 2 type of zone. Watch for the offense to go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they went right back to the option.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their
in the red zone, being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive. Here. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. That's great execution in snowy conditions. Joel, this quarterback told us it's not going to bother him at all. That was impressive.
Chris, I remember telling you, yeah, right, I'll believe it when I see it. This snow is certainly going to bother the quarterbacks, but not right there. He just ripped that ball right down the field. What a throw.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that to fit it in there and it gets away. He's to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive. Here comes the rush.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance. You would have hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
I'm really impressed with this defense. This defense is so sound, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is looking out on the outside, and there's no easy throws. There's no 1st down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision. But even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the
4th down sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on fourth down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their fourth down plan.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Just rumbling through the snow. Maybe the defense, Joel, having problems with traction as they try to corral this running back.
Well, coaches will always say in inclement weather, the advantage goes to the offense because they know where they're going. The defense doesn't. That's certainly playing out here with a big run. Also, Chris, this offensive line doing a great job. You know they're going to run the football because of this weather, and they're still able to be effective. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out situations. This winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. After the run, he was a man down, injured on the field. Sophomore member of that offensive line. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion. In the pocket, the quarterback pick time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks, and it's a completion and a first down.
So early movement from the offense. They'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down.
Points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but a solid. Short. down play. Delayed handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Execution from the second wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page. Any timing. If you're going to be working routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
With the always important defense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. He's got a crease. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type
The snap. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down. Pass. It's Carr. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
The 36, it'll be full position here.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't correct. Look at this. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Flanagan. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is a type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. They're still have more in their pocket. The quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle.
Man, this officer, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football, it is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
That's a really good decision. Just the ball right here.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. Also now.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and can lead in the second. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. That's our eyes in the booth.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he's picked off and changed. Going to set up third down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Brown. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Offensive line getting set. It's for Brown, snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got an opening here. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. That moves the ball outside the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Up to this game, they said we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of here. He is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Givens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Field. Finley brought down to the 12. Explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a touchdown.
This is the mark of great defense. You take a lead and you go out, slam the door, and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Turner. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Field it at the 25. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. After a huge gain all the way to the 40. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Sophomore defensive back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. The pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page. The timing, something about this offense seems off. Clearly the quarterback is feeling.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk a little bit different. In order to quarterback and get off the field here, they're able to do that.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like first of all, a Maple 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So
answer for what's going on offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man to pass.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. It's a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Crucial third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's got a crease. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains. And that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And he sacks. Huge play for the defense to set up a third and long.
This 4-3 style defense, you know, so common, but really the ones that can run it effectively, Chris, they're the teams that have the pass rushers on the edge. These defensive ends that can not only set the edge, but also get after the quarterback. I think it's rare to find a player that can do that, but clearly they've got one.
That sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Punt team ready to boot him. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They stop him after a short
this quarterback defense, they don't have to press the ball down the field.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. Getting on offense becomes easier. It's doing a great part.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a 1st down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
QB keeper all the way. Got an opening. Protect himself. Huge game. What a play.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the 2nd level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Quarter expires. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter, and the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He runs it into the end zone.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So BYTE is good as they build on this big lead. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. He's back out on the field now. They will force time. Let's see if they can get King in this possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. So quickly, grab, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the right. This has always been a pet quarterback perspective, is these numbers against what is clearly a defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to get successful late to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass.
He's got space. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, Chris, really good job. Don't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. Keeps their day.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Finds the time, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent.
A big guy who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. and he's off target. It's no good. And that sums up the game so far.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in a live situation, and he misses it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Change direction. They make this running back just continues.
Offensively, after that touchdown play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab made by the tight end. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
All right, so you get the this is a more idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it.
They don't convert. Special teams come field. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field? I want to think about taking that field and touchdown.
The left side. He's brought down quick gain, gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. And they'll run it with the draw play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat.
The misfire on 1st and 10 from the 46. Caught in the backfield. It's Givens. Third down upcoming after that completion. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, Chris, I liked everything about that. From decision, he should get down, not take these hits. There's no to be a tough guy. This team does not win the game without this quarterback playing.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver.
Grab behind the... They'll drop him right there for no gain.
Great. I think the most great that a quarterback can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Once you get a massive play for the defense.
Second down play coming up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Contact as he threw it. Caught over the middle. It's
but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Design quarterback run. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
They snap it. Quarterback looking for the ball. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had their incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They'll run it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can
They're setting. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running the ball when the opposite they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Play. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the San Diego State Aztecs. Restate. The Aztecs will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Bulldogs offense will have the opening possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping.
The mental errors, penalties, because those will kill you, Pop.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just
Going to defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. What's fun about this, Reed? It's sometimes a line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Martin back to pass. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up.
QBs and receivers are down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Fresno State will have to punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So San Diego State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Sutton. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them.
And 3rd and long. Wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for
Give him credit for hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Snags it and he's open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. It's busted. He'll be pulled the yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused a false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. The run inside. It's Sutton. Not before he gets to...
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. To get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
Touchdown, San Diego State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And running backs are so you see how they miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be...
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Martin will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time. That incompletion the moment the ball left his hand.
Quick strike complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it. Come out their freshman defensive back who's down, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Hunt is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 20. And there is a player on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels it.
Gonna let it fly. And the miss.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They punted away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Martin back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that
big tight end tries to make a catch, extends for the ball, but job by the defender getting in there, made dislodging the ball out at the same time as going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Ball's at the 29. Deep. He finds a dead spot in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And as we start the 2nd quarter, let's go down to Holly for an update on the weather.
Well, guys, as I mentioned, early in that 1st quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are trying to get house and rain is really coming down. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier in.
Third and 6 yards to go. Martin will throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. Got another look at this San Diego State fence. Take the handoff. It's Sutton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrap him up, get him on the ground, take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at
the time miss goes and gets a.
They've got it at the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Bostic. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Seven after a 5-yard pickup. These routes have stability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Running inside, it's Sutton. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like early in this game out the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football.
There's some room, and it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. The Aztecs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Using his legs. Defense back, and they...
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Sutton. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of allowed to take space before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Sutton. He's brought down just running hard.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want. Shot down the field, can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execute.
On the option, the pitch. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he get? Still get down, hit that first down, new set of downs, nice execution on the option by this offense.
The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up. Defense has got to eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Now on the option. Now the toss.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point. Execution on that. He got into the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
That's just a really nice
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Working that left side now. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get... Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short.
He can throw it. He can... Can't he do it? When he does stop, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's fast, and I can't catch him.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Martin back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say be aggressive. Now the guy you depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick. Nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us. Timeout.
Great, these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from the win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll open the second half with the run. He kept those legs moving to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5. Offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's busted. Great move. Now he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense.
trailing, and offenses can sometimes get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back.
Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this pass.
Running. It's Sutton. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on him there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I can imagine that this defense was like, I got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sutton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll line up for a second. On the ground, it's Sutton. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18 yards. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Martin will throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. This one's complete. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go right back downfield. Let's big play for them to get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him.
Long way to go down. Wants to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end, one ball in the air, getting hits, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
38, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A quick pass to the left. On the move at the 30. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The run inside. It's on 10.
Hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll get him down, but not before he clipped 9. And the Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Sutton. And the defense makes a stop after a minimal gain. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback keep. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding. Listen, that QB is
the marker rests. That's what they need here on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. He wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line.
The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Martin back to pass. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Napier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallow spots in the defense. Has all the routes in his toolbox.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete.
Just get the feeling that and they're going to try everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Time to take a shot. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe. Just got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pulls it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Doing it himself again. It's a fumble on play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the and then you don't. Good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, San Diego State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick. Work on it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock. And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Trying to move them on the counter. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State.